So I was talking about suicide and suicide realms, and they do exist. Um, so when you commit suicide, you go to um, an area where it's basically a holding location. It's like a fog until your justice has been weighed out. And just like in ancient Egyptian, you would have Anubis guiding the dead to the justice scales to see if the heart was purer than the weight of an ostrich feather. And if the heart was heavier, then you had sins and therefore um, were not holy enough to join the council, this utopian world. And that goes even for death in itself when you die. Even that you don't commit suicide, that you just live your life and were an upstanding citizen as far as the people around you knew you. But sometimes that just doesn't happen. And therefore, you are judged in the end. It doesn't matter if you were church going, love, Bible thumping, worshiper to the atheist down the street that didn't believe anything. You still have those abilities to be judged. And only those that are judged may move on to where they're supposed to be. Except suicides aren't uh, viewed that way. They're It's like imagine a room in complete fog. Even if you hold up your hand in front of your face, it's like a Nova Scotia, Newfoundland fog. You can't even see in front of your face, like your hands in front of your face. It's that thick. Imagine a room filled with that, and that's all you see. You see nothing. The ground is the same. Everywhere above you is the same. And it echoes. There's no one around. And it scares the living shit out of you, knowing that what you've done. Um, you've ended a premature life. Like you prematurely ended your life for selfish reasons. And I know that I'm going to get flack on that. But you know what? I am the caretaker of the underworld. I know what the fuck goes on there. I've seen many things. I am very aware of the levels on which many people don't want to go down. And it's high time that people understand that you can't always be good. You have to be um, somewhat of the demon inside to be able to take over once in a while. If you can balance that and you can harness the understanding of what you're going through and what you want to achieve. So, with this suicide realm, there are stages, and it doesn't work for everyone. I'm closing the blinds. you are judged accordingly to who you are and who you were on earth and what you did on earth to the people around you that you affected, internally and externally. And now, more than ever, uh, online, how you affect people online, each differently. So, being one individual, may it be that they commit, um, what why we at the council, we do have a hard time of understanding why humans commit suicide, and uh, most of them are very upset, and this wasn't supposed to be the way of transformation. You have leaders out there that are trying to alleviate the stresses, um, and trying to encourage a different way of thinking and moving. How do you move? How do you treat people? How do you react? And the action of others to test you. Um, and that's your demons sometimes. You have demons from your past young life to overcome, and they grow up, and eventually they test you throughout your life. And when you have that understanding of taming that demon, it no longer affects you, and you've now elevated into yourself, and you can move forward. That's what the dark teaching is trying to um, give you, that it is a test to move forward. How do you um, how do you achieve uh, how do you achieve it? How, when you have these attachments, how do you communicate? Um, you have to be open to every possibility. What you do in your life and the people that are around your life, how they affect you and your energy. Remember that everyone and everything is energy. Even the plant that's on your countertop to the spoon that's in the sink, it all gives off a certain frequency and uh, energy through the house. Since the house moves, so does everything in it, and it creates a vibration. And you can't hear it. It's a minuscule vibration, but it is there. It's giving off energy. And the recent shift from the leaders um, are trying to encourage um, a healthy growth, and everyone's trying, as I find, trying to fight it, and I don't know why they're trying to fight it. It's um, very beneficial to be listening to the leaders um, out there, um, and all their connections. So I want to say their names, but I am a little chicken, I suppose. No, I've already said Elon Musk and his connections, and um, another place that um, has connections is Russia and Egypt. There's there is a portal in Europe that is very strong in um, frequencies. and it's like a wormhole beneath the sand. Um, One must feel the vibrations of once upon a time. And we are all trying to get back to a place where we once existed, where now life can be um, found out, secrets can be exposed, and truths can be laid to rest with the reincarnations of ancient past ones that come from above